Tower of God episode 5. And wow, what a great episode this was. I mean, I was surprised by the quality of this episode. It was on a whole nother level. This is an episode that definitely makes the second season a whole lot better. I mean, it wasn't bad or anything like that before this episode aired, but this is one of those episodes that, definitely makes the season a lot more exciting, a lot more interesting than it already was. So yeah, this was the best episode as of yet. There were so many things happening, and I think we can all agree that, I mean, yeah, again, this was actually a very, very good episode. When the last episode ended with Khun, I didn't even know what this episode was going to be about. I didn't know if he was going to appear again, or if the episode was going to focus on another thing. But after seeing this episode, man, I was really surprised by everything that went on in it. We saw Khun, we saw Rachel, we saw Khun's new party, we saw a whole lot of things. And when we saw Rachel and Khun appear in the episode, I actually thought for a second that Khun actually believed Rachel. Again, I for a second thought that was actually the case, that Khun actually believed Rachel. I was about to be very angry, I was about to be questioning Khun's intelligence, but that was actually not the case, as we all saw in the episode. Khun knew from the beginning that Rachel was hiding something, that Rachel actually killed Bam, which is another surprising thing because apparently no one knows that Bam actually survived. I mean, I guess it makes sense when you consider the situation that Bam disappearing. I mean, I guess it makes sense that, all of them think that, Bam died. But yeah, even though that is not so much surprising, in a way it still was surprising, at least for me, to figure out or to find out that nobody knows that he's alive. I wonder what the reaction is going to be like when they find out he's alive. I also wonder how long it's going to take them to find out about that. Maybe until the end of the season, maybe a little bit earlier. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see and find out about that. But yes, we saw in the episode Rachel is as evil as ever. She's very wicked, she's very detestable. She's the type of character that is written very nicely, that is written very perfectly, that she makes her role as a villain character very good, which is always nice because again, it makes you hate her. A lot of people want to see her, well, basically have some consequences for what she did in the first season. So yeah, in this episode we find out that yeah, she's as evil as ever, so there's no change in that. And yeah, like I mentioned before, Khun knows about all of it. Khun knows that Rachel is lying, and also not only Khun, but Khun actually also told his party that Rachel is actually lying, that Rachel killed Bam. So yeah, at first I thought that he was not going to tell anyone, but apparently, and as we all saw at the end of the episode, he actually told his party, which was a little bit surprising to me because I thought he was going to keep it a secret. But no, apparently now everyone knows. I wonder if someone's going to snitch to Rachel. Maybe someone in his party doesn't like Khun, and maybe they will do that. I mean, that is always a possibility. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But Rachel being as evil as ever will make the reunion of Bam and her a little bit more interesting, because will Bam, buy into her acting? Will Bam believe her? I don't know how long it is going to take for them to reunite again. There's also another big question that should be asked, because as we all know, Khun and the others think that Bam is dead. But the question also is, does Rachel think that Bam is dead? Yeah, I guess that is now the biggest question to ask, because if she does know that he survived, then I don't think she will be acting that way. So that makes me think that maybe she doesn't know that he died, or maybe she does know but doesn't care. I mean, who knows, to be honest. Also, at the end of the episode, we saw Yihwa following, Bam, and I guess the next episode will be all about Yihwa actually finding out that Bam is actually not a bad person. I think that is what the ending was trying to tell us, that the next episode is going to be all about that, because as we all know, Wangdan and the others already know that, Bam is actually not a bad person. They already know that he's actually good. Only Yihwa until this point, and not necessarily to a full extent, but she still has some reservations about, Bam. So the next episode will probably be about her finding out that, Bam is actually a nice person, and who knows, maybe even come to like him. So yeah, I can see that happening also. When we first saw Khun and Rachel in the episode, I was actually very confused because I thought that maybe, Khun actually liked Rachel. I thought maybe they had a relationship going on, but no, that was actually not the case. As the episode went by, slowly but surely, that was, I guess you can say, disproven. I guess another big question that arose in the episode when watching it was, does Rachel actually believe Khun? Does Rachel actually believe that she's fooling Khun? Because if she does believe that, then man, she's almost about to lose whatever plan she has. I don't know, a sort of part of me thinks that maybe Rachel doesn't actually believe him, that Rachel knows what is going on, that Rachel knows that, Khun is planning something behind her back. And if that was to be the case, then man, Khun is actually also being tricked by Rachel. It is not Khun that is tricking Rachel. Rachel. It is actually Rachel that is tricking him, so yeah. But yeah, that was everything that happened in the episode. And if you don't want to miss the next episode review, please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. And yeah, that will be everything by me. And I guess I'll see you all in the next episode review.